Hey guys, it's Joanne from 15 Spatulas, and today we're going to make prosciutto wrapped chicken. This is one of the quickest and easiest recipes I know of, and it's great to turn to on a day when you're just feeling tired and don't feel like making anything really complicated, and it also makes for really great leftovers. For this recipe, you're going to need chicken cutlets, which are thinly cut chicken breasts. You can usually find them already cut at the grocery store, but if you, for whatever reason, can't find them, you can cut it yourself from chicken breast. So I've got 3 chicken breasts here. What you want to do is you want to put some pressure on the top of the chicken breast, take a really sharp knife, and just slice it right through the middle. I'm using a pretty sharp knife. I just sharpened this a few minutes ago, and you can see you just pull it apart and you have 2 really nice pieces that are thin. These will cook in about 5 minutes, so really quick cooking time. So I'm just gonna do my 3 pieces of chicken here. I'm gonna season the tops and bottoms with just a little bit of salt. I'm gonna use less than I normally would just because the prosciutto is pretty salty. Flip these over, give a little bit of salt on the other side. So next we are going to wrap these in prosciutto. And just a note on the prosciutto you buy, it really varies in quality quite a bit and in price. I'd say the cheapest prosciutto you'll probably find is like maybe 12 bucks a pound, and it ranges all the way up to like 30 or 35 for the prosciutto di Parma, which is imported from Italy. And I do love me some prosciutto di Parma, but you really don't need it for this recipe because we're gonna be cooking this, so you'll lose a lot of those subtleties that you're really paying more for. So this is about 15 bucks a pound, and it's a domestic prosciutto that I'm using. And the good thing is this is pretty sticky, so once you wrap it, it'll stick pretty nicely to the chicken as it is. So I've got a skillet preheated over medium-high heat. I'm gonna add enough olive oil to coat the bottom of the pan. I'm gonna add a couple of sprigs of fresh rosemary. I absolutely love rosemary. It is my favorite herb in the entire world. And it's really delicious when it's fried. I think a lot of people know about fried sage, which would also be great here. And this is going to flavor the oil with that delicious rosemary flavor and aroma. All right, so after about 30 seconds of that, you're going to add your prosciutto wrapped chicken. Add that right to the skillet. Got just enough room for all 3, space them out. We're gonna let this cook for about 2 to 3 minutes on each side until it's fully cooked through. My chicken has been cooked through. I just checked with a thermometer. You want it to be 165. And I don't like to let this oil go to waste because it has a ton of flavor in it. So I usually use this to cook my veggies. Today I've got some pencil asparagus, and like the chicken cutlets, these are going to cook very quickly. So I'm just gonna add this to my pan. We're gonna cook this for just a couple of minutes. And because the prosciutto is so salty, I don't even add any extra salt to the asparagus because it'll get seasoned with the oil. All right, my asparagus has finished cooking. It really just takes a couple minutes because it's so thin. I'm gonna move that to a platter. And then you can just plate the chicken alongside. And then it's ready to eat. Got my fork and knife ready to go, and give us a taste. Nicely cooked through, you can tell it's moist. It's got a nice cook on it. Holy moly. That's so good. This is salty and meaty and so satisfying. I mean, chicken is something that needs a little bit of help, and the prosciutto just really delivers here. Let's go ahead and taste one of these pieces of asparagus. I did not add a thing to that asparagus, and I didn't need it because that oil was so flavorful. It is delicious. I seriously think you can make this whole thing in 15 minutes. Just such a great option for a weeknight meal. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed learning how to make this recipe, and of course, I hope you give it a try. If you do, let me know. I love when you guys tag me on Instagram or leave a comment on my YouTube. I love seeing your own renditions of these recipes. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.